What's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing something a little bit different. I just went and picked up some Blundstones as a good sort of work boot, if you will. Something I can wear working around the yard, and I just don't have any like boot that I don't care about and I can just wear to do whatever in. So that's what these are for, especially for work when we go on we do a lot of shoots outdoors and with home services companies and stuff like this. And so this will be the go-to boot for that, or for when I'm doing anything where I just need something comfortable, durable, that I don't care if it gets beat up. So with that, I just got these and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to be treating them with mink oil. And the reason to do that is it's just apparently going to help them last a good bit longer. So, and it darkens them up a little bit, which I like. I got the rustic brown and I like the look of them. I think they're pretty cool. They are a little light. I think it'd be cool to darken them up and let them lighten over time. Plus the added protection and waterproofing and the extra life it's going to give to them. So this video, I'm not going to be reviewing or talking about them or anything. I'm basically just going to treat them with mink oil and to kind of do a side-by-side with one treated, one not, so you can sort of see the difference and yeah, see how they look and come out. So sweet. So I'm going to be using just straight up mink oil, whatever this brand is, I don't know. I didn't pick this for any particular reason. I didn't do any research whatsoever. I just have had this laying around for years. And I've used it before on some boots, but I'm using it because it's what I have, and they say mink oil will do just fine to treat these. So gonna do that. I'm basically gonna get a sock here. And I did this last time, and the only reason I'm gonna use a sock is because it's a little bit easier. You can just put it on your hand, Mankind style, for anybody who remembers Mankind. And you can kind of scoop it and put it on there and have a little bit more control than like with a rag. So that being said, I'm going to do one boot, kind of shoot some side-by-side comparisons, and then do the other one. We'll see how they look, then have to let them dry and whatnot. So let's do it. And I have no particular like method here. I'm just going to sort of go for it. Just rub it in real good. And I'm gonna be pretty generous with the amount of mink oil that I put on here, because I really want to make sure I get them good and get that added life. I did no research on this either, so I'm honestly just kind of hoping that mink oil is okay to do on these. I don't see why it wouldn't be. They're leather. Mink oil is great for leather. So yeah, but I wouldn't be surprised if it turns out that with my luck that you can't use mink oil on Blundstones. So one thing they say to do is to really try and make sure you get all up in the creases, like by the bottom here, because that's where they're kind of more susceptible to, I guess, water and anything else that you're trying to protect them against. So onto the back. And then with that, should probably look a little bit closer, but I'm pretty sure I got the entire thing. So you can already see sort of the difference there. One's a good bit darker than the other. I think it's gonna lighten up nice over time, so we'll see. Sweet. So basically now I'm gonna stop for a second. I'm gonna take a picture of this for the thumbnail, and then I'm gonna do the other one, and that's basically gonna be it. So simple video, but I know a lot of people that may be thinking about this would like to see exactly what it's gonna do to the boot before they do it, to make sure that they're gonna like it before they do it and then hate them. So, which I totally get. So I will be the test dummy for that. All right, so first boot is done, thumbnail is taken. I'm gonna go ahead and do this second boot here. And looking at the side-by-side comparison, one is definitely, the treated one is obviously definitely darker, but I will say, I think the untreated one looks better. The darker one, obviously you lost some of that character and some of that roughness, if you will. I think it'll come back over time. I know it'll come back over time. I've seen some other videos on it and pictures and stuff, but there you have it. Treated, brand new Blundstone boots, treated with mink oil. And the last thing I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna sort of take a dry rag and now I'm just gonna rub them before they dry, so that, because you do buy the sort of rustic ones because you like that sort of dry, cracking look a little bit. So I did want to treat them and give them some help them last a little bit longer. But I'm basically just going to take this dry rag to get off any like heavy excess areas and just help them dry a little bit faster, because I do need these for early next week when I'll be going to Vermont on a shoot with a blue collar home services business that we work for. So a lot of on roofs and outside and everything else. So I need them to be dry for that. Yeah, so sweet. And then with that, there you go. This is sort of the final, how they look. So they still have some of that character that the rustic ones have. They're obviously a little bit darker, which I mean, I'm kind of a fan of, and they will lighten over time and hopefully just last a little bit longer with that. So there you go. If you're wondering what will your Blundstone boots look like if you were to treat them, if you have the rustic ones, there you go. I would say you don't lose the whole rustic vibe that, you know, probably drew you to the rustic one, of the different colors and tones and stuff like that. The leather doesn't feel as dry, obviously, now as it did before, but yeah, that's just that extra protection. And overall, I think they look good. Like I said, I think they probably looked a little bit better before, but yeah, it's, you know, about your personal preference, extra protection and waterproofing, etc., or just taking them straight out of the box and having that sort of rough, rustic vibe. So that's it. Comment below if you have Blundstones and you've treated them, how long it took for that to sort of, for them to sort of lighten up to where they were when you first bought them. I'm very interested in that. Like, is this going to be a year-long thing before they lighten up, or is it going to be, you know, a few months? So let me know there. And then if you haven't treated them, sort of comment below about why, and if you've seen any problems with the dry, rough leather holding up, or how long they've lasted you just completely untreated. So yeah, that's it. I will definitely be doing a full review on these once I've gotten to wear them and test them out a little bit. But until then, peace. Hopefully this helps you decide whether or not you want to treat your Blundstones. Yeah, so take it easy. Peace. All right, so here are the boots dry after being treated. So they definitely lightened up a little bit from where they were. But yeah, definitely darker than new, but lighter than they were yesterday.